Okay, guys, this is just for thumbnail purposes. Da, 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 da. Okay, welcome to the Mulakan Sekarang podcast. If you guys are new here, my name is Nazrin and I am a web designer, web developer, a specialist for SEO, and I help clients and businesses to build websites and then rank them on first page of Google. So that's what I do. So welcome. If you are new here, this is basically my day-to-day recording to make sure I commit myself 90 days to have to basically content creation lah. 90 days of content creation consistently every single day with a topic in mind to talk about, and probably something that I can share with you guys. And for today's topic, as per you, if you actually watched yesterday's one, I ended up saying about challenges. So let's talk about challenges. I have nothing in mind. There's no scripts. There's no preparation, but I've just jumped into this video talking about challenges. What challenges have you guys faced in terms of personal and work or business? Personally, if I were to share mine, I have a lot, okay? But I want to take the positive or a learning lesson or takeaways out from every challenge. I believe a challenge is a driver towards succeeding in something, okay? And what I can think of right now, at the bottom of my head right now, challenges gives you the chance to start something new. For example, I'm talking about business, right? I want okay. For example, I give you a good example of me doing DM automations. Okay. DM automation is basically from Instagram, and you tend to have a automation in very easy. I can relate to myself personally. Doing this itself is a challenge to me. Okay, recording, editing, uploading, publishing, and writing captions. I've actually done it for my podcast, which is doing weekly postings and then writing all the captions using AI and stuff like that. But that one is weekly. This one is daily, guys. I'm catching up to make sure I post every single day, and I want to build a system around this. And that is a component of a good challenge which I managed to solve. You face that challenge, okay, and that gives you the space to create something new. That means I'll create a new SOP for myself to do the uploading, to do the editing, to do the captioning and stuff like that. So that is my personal challenge. But in work, like I said, it opens up to you exploring something new, right? You might want to explore new ways of marketing, probably. Okay, if you have done Facebook ads, if you have done social organic posts, then what else? Try open up to something new. Do SEO. Shout out to my own agency which provides SEO services. SEO, by the look of it, it sounds easy, but at the same time, it's not. There's a lot of complexities in just doing SEO itself. But once you reach there, man, you'll be happy that you've done it like 10 years ago. If you start now, you can see the fruit of the labor in the long run. It's a long-term game. Okay, so that's probably what I feel what challenges can give you. It gives you the space to start something new, right? You need that space. You need to see. You need to be triggered only to encounter, only to create something new. Yeah, I think that will easily explain my very first point. So secondly, what I can think of challenges, it built resilience. Okay, if let's say you come into a setback, it means you fail in something. I can recall personally driving license. I took 3 times, guys. The first 2 times I failed. But what I'm gonna do with it, I try to find to revise lah with my instructor. Where do I go wrong? Do I don't give way, or do I wait patiently before making a turn? And do I look into those indicators to make sure I don't hit the curb? Something like that. So personal challenge is about being resilient. If you fail, it's okay. Move on. Move on to make sure you get it. Dedicate yourself. Commit into it, and that builds that resilience. So this challenge, I believe, that you have in mind, inside your head, it builds that resilience for you to succeed, because failure is just a process. It's okay to fail, right? So for business wise, what I can think about being resilient is, if you guys are running business, it's there's these uncertainties, and there's fluctuates of ups and downs for your revenue. If you have steady form of cash flow, by all means, it's good. That means for those people who are working, you have steady cash flow, but your problems come when there's issues in your work, when you tend to have some failures in terms of getting probably a project done, or missing deadlines. But what are you gonna do about it? Okay, build resilience. Okay, never mind, I failed this time, next time gonna do better, right? So it's all about getting up, problem solving, okay, and being good at it every time you fail. So that is resilient. It's okay to fail, but don't do it again lah. But if it happens again, then it's like a cycle where you fail, you do it again until you succeed. Because succeed in the eyes of someone who believe that they can do, it will come to you. The more you push, the more resilient you are. This challenge is just a step by process of what you want to get in the future. Okay, so that's probably something which I can think of for now. There's one more actually. Probably a few more if I can think straight right now, right off the bat. I think challenge gives you growth. Gives you that growth that you didn't expect. Okay, so it kind of like pushes you and reveal areas of growth though. Like, for example, if I have to relate with me, when I do my form of marketing, right? Okay, simple. Initially, when I do marketing, it's just as simple as putting some standard posts on social media, saying that I help businesses do website, I do this, I do that. But then, what really makes me want to do more is to upskill myself. That means it kind of like gives me the opportunity to close the gap to do copywriting. See, so the skills that I acquire in copywriting, learning through YouTube courses and stuff like that, it gives me the area of growth. That means it allows me to grow into someone that I didn't know that copywriting has a certain framework, like the AIDA framework, the AIDA, attention, interest, desire, and action. So there's many framework that I follow, and I believe this is a process of growth. Because the challenge is, initially, I'm not getting any leads or getting any inquiries based on the standard things that I do for marketing. And slowly, as I learn copywriting, I know the powerful of writing. It is a sense of growth. And through a small challenge, it gives you growth. You see, though I cannot quantify how big it is, but that skill that I acquire is coming from a challenge that I encounter. Make sense, eh? Make sense, eh? Hope you guys can, grasp what I'm trying to say, lah. Another component in which I feel growth is a lever for what I do is starting Mulakan. So this is Mulakan's current podcast. It is part of a software that I'm promoting to you guys who are listening to this. If you want to run a marketing campaign, Mulakan is a place where you can do. But I'm not going to elaborate too much of the platform, but the platform is basically a revenue generating machine in which it gives you a recurring income. That means people subscribe to the platform, and then I'll of course, earn from there. So this is a different business model, and I believe from someone who charges a website one-time off fee to someone who charges a recurring fee, a software recurring fee, that journey is a growth. And I believe everyone that do business should focus on getting a recurring income, something that is predictable. You know, if you have 10 customers, you will get 10K a month, for example. Okay, we are getting there. Okay, I got there for my agency side of things, but I want to push towards making sure I reach that figure in my software business, which is Mulakan. So areas of growth in challenges is very huge. I cannot really explain how big it is, but I experience it enough and I see the fruit of labor. But inshallah for Mulakan, I hope this will turn probably by the end of this year, 2024, or not, probably by 2025. Okay, inshallah. And I believe challenges will make you think differently, a different perspective towards creating something great, creating something like the first one I mentioned, something new. It pushes you to off limits, something that you know that you cannot do, but it kind of like push you to start something like you innovate something that is out of your expertise. You see, like these guys in the podcast, in Golden Nuggets podcast, right? I didn't expect that my office can turn into a podcast studio. So we innovate, we create something out of a challenge. Okay, to be honest, there's one challenge. It's not really a challenge because it's just part of my cash flow in overheads to spend for this office. When I communicate with Ame, I met Ame in one of the networking event. Kind of like he wants to start a podcast, but he doesn't have a space. He doesn't have a place to. He doesn't have expertise in the podcast tech. So then come Hanafi. He got that expertise in terms of the tech, the cameras, and then I got expertise in sound, music, because you see, if you all can see on the right side over there, I have drums, I have what's that called, guitars. So I have some expertise in sound. I know a little bit about microphones and stuff like that, like this one I'm using, and I have the space. So we kind of like complement each other. Let's start this, let's create, let's innovate and start a podcast. And 1.5 years later, we are here with more than 200 episodes uploaded on Spotify and YouTube. So we are thrilled and happy that this challenge that we have initially to myself, it create an opportunity to innovate and start a podcast. How awesome is that? Right? And because of this podcast, we also open new doors to bring on many opportunities in terms of my client projects, my SEO projects, website projects, and then Hanafi also got his projects from our guests. So it's like intertwined. It's like how do I say this? As much as we don't earn from the podcast, but we earn from our businesses individually. So these are, of course, there are ongoing challenges. And if you were to watch my previous episode, on the podcast episode itself, I share about my challenges in, making sure I have time to do my role in the team. Because in the in the Golden Nuggets podcast, we have roles which we need to fulfill in terms of making sure the uploads, the publishing, all needs to be a standard that everyone believe it can be. And then Hanafi do the editing, and then Ame do the interviewing and the sales side of things. Okay, so I think that's a bit so much about challenges. I think everyone, we are human, guys. Everyone have challenges. you cannot run away from challenges, struggles, or whatever you call it lah. Because one thing that I learned, challenges build confidence. The ability to be confident to push on and succeed, right? Yeah, look at me. Yeah, push on and succeed. And you don't want to stay stagnant. Okay, if you face with challenges and you run away, and then when you come back to the same challenge, you tend to, you don't have growth. You will remain stagnant, doing nothing, or basically like a couch potato, guys. And you see, to me, with confidence, or confidence by itself can be a topic. With confidence, you can do many things. You have a full control of life. Talk about yourself lah. Personally, you can tackle in many challenges one go. Probably, if you can tackle one challenge, you can definitely tackle multiple challenges. But multitasking is danger. That will be another topic for another day. Multitasking. But another day, I mean, in all, I think challenges bring confidence. Confidence bring opportunities. Opportunities bring you probably income and happiness. Right? Income, happiness. These are individual topics which I will need to talk about in the next few days. Probably next week lah. So, as much as a person who runs a business, I feel we face challenges almost every day. Every day, realistically lah. Challenges from suddenly clients want to, can you help me to do this and do that, and at the very last minute. And sometimes, like one of the time, a client messaged me at 5:30 and expect me to reply within half an hour because 6 o'clock is where we knock off. I think I've shared this before in the past few videos. And the challenge is, do I reply or do I not? And then when I mentioned about our operation hours, then they counted that I've been texting you since 5:30. Since 5:30, you mean you expect me like 30 minutes to just reply? Okay, so that's another story. I think if you watch back to our old daily vlogs, you can hear this. I can't remember which episode. So I think the way we see challenges, it needs to be in a side, in an angle, in a perspective that challenges are just like stepping stones, okay, that help you to succeed, to empower for you to take the next challenge. So it's like challenge over challenge. And every challenge that you fight or encounter, or you every challenge that you do will open to a bigger risk of you winning or losing. So that's only, it's binary, winning or losing. But I would not call it losing lah. I would call it learning. I think it's quite typical when you hear where in business you don't lose, you learn. Yeah. So it's typically a win-win. It's either you win or learn. So the biggest risk of not taking, the biggest risk is basically not taking on the challenge. You face your challenge and okay lah, alamak, next time lah, or tomorrow can do lah. I can't believe in myself lah. I just watched this John Cena clip on Reels or TikTok, right? He has this thing called perspective. Let me share with you guys. This thing called perspective, I don't know, it's like one of the side of that particular thing that he brings with himself tells him that if you're not feeling if you're not feeling good enough, remind yourself again that you are. Get back to where you are right now, accept the present, and face the challenge head on. That is one side of the coin. If he turns another side of the item that he's holding, it is if you reach into someone that is arrogant or complacent, bring yourself down. Okay, that means you have overcome too many challenge. You can get riak, you can get complacent. You like to brag and stuff like that. That perspective thing will make you tone down. Go a step back. Okay, cool. So that's how I see life as it is. When people say it is what it is what it is. A challenge is what it is. And it's how you look at it in a different mirror. Whether you look at it, whether you are not good enough, or you look at it as someone who have achieved and somewhere above anyone else. So you don't want to get there, you want to be somewhere in the middle. Today I have posted in my socials about Fridays should be a time where you reflect and look back. What are the things that you have done so far, and then try to analyze how you can do better, how you can overcome a challenge better, and be good in all. So there's so much that I share right now. I hope you guys gain a bit or two about today's topic about challenges, because there's so much that I can share, of course, but it is a one-way dialogue over here. If only I have someone who can actually speak with me about challenges. It'll be awesome. So maybe moving forward, I will bring in probably people that I can bring in to talk about a certain topic, and then that can be of one of the daily vlogs that I do every single day. So with that, challenge. I would like to close this off by sharing my offer lah. I would like to challenge you guys, if you don't, for business owners lah. My offers are for business owners and even for individuals actually. But I will start with business owner first. If your current website is not performing, it's not generating money, it's not pushing you to be a 24/7 salesman, come speak with me, because I have an offer, a $1 website offer. If you have a website, I revamp for you. If you don't, I create for you for just $1 in exchange for a subscription of my platform, Mulakan. Okay, $97 per month or $997 per year. $97 per year will save you 15% of the monthly fees. And if you get $997 per year, I will give you a website, not a landing page. For a monthly subscription, I'll give you a landing page. And these are just features. I'll make sure you succeed. And strive across having an asset that can sell for you 24/7. Okay, so that's for business lah. Okay, I hope you get the offer. $1 build, $1 consultation, $1 everything, just in exchange for the cost of the platform. Okay, for personal, if you guys plan to do side gigs, side projects, have a funnel, have a website that you can sell yourself online. Okay, how I actually start doing freelancing is basically start a brand of my own name, nazrindaud.com. Previously, I was doing just web design and development, right? I showcase my portfolio, my projects, okay, my past clients, and then I show my processes, and that is by itself selling your services and yourself, and you can promote people to know about what you do by sharing your website. So have your own .com. You can have that as your resume if in the event you want, to find a website role somewhere. Just say that if you want to know more, my portfolio is on my own website, blah blah blah, and you can start that with Mulakan subscription. $1 built for you, and $97 per month or $997 per year. So with that, I hope everyone overcomes their own challenges in your own way, in your own unique styles or unique approaches, and I wish you guys all the best. Should you need any help, please feel free to DM me. You can add me in the socials in the link below, or you can reach out to me via the comments. Okay, you can just type any comments. If you want to help me to grow my channel, just comment something in the YouTube comment below to make YouTube algorithm help me to get more views and subscribers. So just type in challenges, or type in your challenges and how you overcome it. Okay, with that, I'll take my leave. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and assalamualaikum. Bye bye.